Hey, it's Jason Kochis, and I'm going to be inking a drawing of Lum by Rumiko Takahashi from her manga Urusei Yatsura. You can see I'm using a paintbrush and some ink. This is some black magic ink. Yeah, I always start with the eyes because when I put the ink on the brush, I feel like I'm going to get the cleanest lines that I can. So the eyes have a lot of detail, and I always like to have the eyes be very clean and have a very good amount of detail in there. This drawing is from a cover of a manga. I believe it was a Spanish version translation. This is very, very tight drawing. It's almost the final. I mean, it was the final cover. I just was able to convert it into blue lines and take out the colors and just, go ahead and ink on over top of it. Very cool drawing. I wanted to do this to celebrate the new anime that's coming out for the series. And I was having trouble finding just a rough sketch that Rumiko had done. So this was the compromise. It seemed like this was more of a painting than an actual inked drawing. And I thought maybe I could try and ink over top of this. Maybe clean it up a little bit, make some changes. If I thought I needed any, I didn't think I needed too many, but thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe. Also have a Patreon if you want to support me that way. But yeah, I've definitely adapted more to using this particular ink. Had a couple videos come out, and I was having a little bit of trouble with the consistency and opacity of the ink, but I do like the drying time, so continue using it. As always, rotating the paper to get the best angle so that I can, produce the lines that I want to. Many artists I've seen have done this. Liz Portasio comes to mind. And a lot of this is going to be filled in with black ink, so I don't have to be too precious with the lines. Just going back, correcting some of the line quality. Here is one part of the drawing that I felt like I needed to change a little bit. I didn't like the way that her hair sort of bunched up. I wanted it to match the sort of point of the other hair on the right-hand side of the drawing. So yeah, I did alter that a little bit. This particular character is based on a popular model at the time, Agnes Lum, which probably helped to contribute to the popularity. I did alter her bikini. Felt like it was a little too pointy, so I made it a little more round. And that's really the only two changes that I had made, was the hair and the sort of bikini shape there. Rumiko Takahashi, love her drawings, love her character designs. So really, a lot of what's here, some of the lines may seem a little bit fuzzy in the printout, but I'm just trying to make them a little bit cleaner with my inking job here with the brush. And just practicing here, inking over top of other people's rough drawings or final drawings in an effort to get myself better about inking. I'm going to be inking my own manga-inspired comic book soon. This is just for practice, just for fun, just to improve my skills. One part I did add was the hair. The cover was a little bit cut off, so I'm just sort of freestyling the hair. And I had to put a little bit here into of her fingers. Some of them were missing. So you can't see, there's a little bit of light pencils in there, but I did sort of give myself a guide. I never actually watched the anime or read the manga until recently. Definitely very cool. Probably would have gotten into it back in the day had I had access to it. I remember when I had first heard of Rumiko Takahashi, everything that was available was Maison and Koku and Ranma 1/2, which I was a big fan of. And I had heard of this, but I feel like they called it Lum Invader at the time. And so I really didn't have much access to it, but I had heard of it. The character design actually reminds me a lot of Shampoo, and I believe that this drawing was created while Rumiko Takahashi was creating Ranma 1/2, because I feel like her style changed a little bit from the late 70s, early 80s to like her mid 80s, late 80s style. But yeah, so Lum to me in this drawing looks a lot like Shampoo. And in here, I'm going to go and start filling in the black areas, going around the shapes to fill in the points, because I'm going to eventually come in with a bigger brush, and I won't be able to get those details with the bigger brush. So I'm just going to fill in, outline around these shapes, so I don't ruin the line quality that I took so much time creating. Obviously, this video has been sped up. This part is definitely sped up a lot faster. I think overall it took about an hour and a half to complete the entire drawing here. And now you can see I've got the bigger red brush for the bigger areas of the hair. I definitely enjoy drawing hair, and Rumiko Takahashi as the hair on her characters is definitely a lot of fun for me. And now I'm going to probably go into, yep, here we go. I've got some white ink on the brush now, correcting a little bit of areas I felt like may have made a mistake or just wanted to clean up. Maybe the line just went down a little bit too harsh for what I wanted to do. And I have to go over it a couple of times with the white ink, but overall, not too much correcting on this drawing here. And now I've got the Tombow brush and just cleaning up some of the making some of the areas a little bit sharper, a little bit cleaner, possibly a little bit thicker. Adding just a little bit more detail in. Almost finished here. Okay, and on the left here is the original drawing by Rumiko Takahashi, and on the right is my inked version. Let me know if you like it and appreciate it, and please like and subscribe, and consider joining my Patreon. Thanks.